Good afternoon, guys. How are we all doing? So this is a second take, as for some reason the sound settings have changed, so the sound didn't work on my first take. So here we are again. At least it's only a 5-minute video, so I haven't got too much to do again. So yeah, we will quickly go over to those Bitcoin charts. So yeah, on the 4-hour, you can see our pretty textbook breakout, back test, and then continuation upwards into a 4-hour 9 where we saw a 1 to 4 sideways correction. So as you can see, looking pretty good here. You would, all things being equal, expect a potential continuation now up to around this 27k target. But we'll have to caveat that with we are going to be dependent on what the dollar does, and what the dollar does and the stock markets do is going to be dependent on what is going on with that stimulus in the US. So they're talking about $600 or $2,000, but either way, they're not necessarily agreeing anything at the moment, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, so obviously, all things being equal, like I said, we are looking good here. We're looking good for a move up. I think if we did get a savage drop in the stock market and a savage rise in the DXY, that could force us back into this range, into sub 24k. But if we do just get some sort of jitters, I would probably expect us to have a good shot of holding around the 24k level still. But yeah, that's obviously a political risk there, an external factor that we've got to consider. But yeah, all things being equal though, things are looking good. This is looking good chart wise. So yeah, that DXY, as you can see, just sideways consolidating here. It is looking pretty weak, but obviously it could be hit by an external factor. What is definitely looking pretty weak is this Ethereum Btc pairing. Yeah, we were talking about us having a pullback yesterday, but it wasn't looking like it was anything other than a back test, which it clearly was a back test thus far, and we are just continuing to the downside. So this is definitely looking pretty bad. Obviously the dollar pairing not looking as bad, with Bitcoin going up and the dollar pairing going up. But yeah, this is obviously the important pairing, and then the same with Bitcoin dominance. You can see basically the same thing. Had the spike up, having the pullback, and now looking like more upside. But all I will say is this chart does look incredibly bullish, but we do get moves up and pullbacks and moves up and pullbacks. Nothing moves up in a straight line, and I expect we will get a pretty big pullback and a mini alt season at some point, but it will depend on when and from what level. So yeah, got to keep an eye on that. Over to the stochastics. What are they telling us? What are the stochastic telling us? Are they telling us we can get that move up to 27k? Well, 4-hour looking good, looking strong here. 10-hour, yeah, 10 hours got room to run, looking very strong here. 12-hour looking good here, very good here too. Daily turning back up as well. 2-day looking strong, looking good, got a room to run. 3-day looking good. 5-day looking good. 2-week looking good. Weekly looking good. Don't know why I didn't do it in the right order. Don't know why I didn't click the right order. But yeah, so stochastic wise, we are looking very good for a move up. Obviously, we have got to be cognizant of the fact it's holiday season. We've had basically 3 non-real trading days, and then even the trading days between now and Christmas. Now and New Year are going to be light volume, and then even after New Year it's going to be light volume as well. So, but obviously not quite as light then. So yeah, we can expect whipsaw action. We've obviously got political risk. We've got yeah, we're in price discovery for Bitcoin full stop, so we can expect crazy action up here. So, but generally speaking, everything looking good as long as they don't throw a political spanner in the works and the dollar resumes its trend, Bitcoin resumes its trend. Everything will be looking fantastic for Bitcoin. So that is it, guys. I won't keep you much longer on this this fine Boxing Day, as we call it in England. I don't know if you call it that in other countries, but yeah, sports day. Basically lots of sports on today, i.e. boxing, which is why it's called Boxing Day. Not that I don't think there's any boxing on today, but there's a lot of sports on. But anyway, so thank you for listening. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I'll speak to you guys later on today.